Good morning, everybody. It's Gamerboy Player 58 here. Good afternoon, good evening, and good night. How's everybody doing? And I'm going to talk about extra security moves honorees to withdraw from Pride Parade in San Francisco on June the 25th, 2016, 11:40 a.m. Eastern Time. Now, if you haven't really heard about this shit, honestly, I'm just going to be straight up. I'm sorry for my words and my slang, or whatever you want to fucking call it. But I have to talk about this because apparently a bunch of security surrounding San Francisco's LGBT, if you don't know what that means, that's lesbian, gay, bisexual, transite. Parade celebration was basically what happened. What I'm trying to say is that a bunch of sex workers had to withdraw from the event's signature parade by two honorary grand marshals and a health clinic that serves as sex workers. Now, apparently the director of the transgender gender variant had to say apparently the transgender, gender variant, and intersex justice project, Black Lives Matter, and the St. James Infirmary said that Friday that they were pulling out because of Sunday's parade to protest of heavy police presence and metal detectors that were presented by that weekend. Now, what I recall is that, or what I was actually reading was that the security measures that they were putting in this place were following the massacre of 49 people at a gay nightclub in Orlando 2 weeks ago. If you haven't heard about that, there was a shooting in Orlando. 49 people at a nightclub were either hurt or dead. But basically, the TGI Justice Project executive Director Janet Day Johnson says that the the measures make LGBT people who have been mistreated by police feel less safe, and that the odds with the parades thing, which is for radical and economic justice only. Now, I have no problem with lesbian, gay, bisexual, transites going out in a parade and doing all this other shit, talking about how they feel, like what their opinions are, and good for you. And if you don't agree, then good on you believe in what you believe. I just feel like they should have just gone out there to just protest for their own matters and basically for their own freedom and rights. Now, I'm not saying that San Francisco shouldn't have surrounded San Francisco's lesbian, gay, bisexual, transite parade with a lot of security because of what happened in Orlando. But, I guess with other people, you have to think about that they might think, well, we want to do this in peace, not with security. We want people just to do and say what they want, freedom of speech, that all other good shit, and that's all good, and power to you, and there's nothing wrong with that. I think that they should do what they do. If you don't agree, you don't agree. That's your own opinion, power to you, and you don't have to agree. But anyway, that was something I was reading for the news. I've been noticing there have been more, other things going on. Like, in West Virginia, if you haven't heard, there was, a flooding in West Virginia. About 23 were found dead in West Virginia flooding. Now, this flood was really big, and one of the bodies that were actually discovered were a body of a child who was swept away in a fast-moving floodwaters on Friday in the morning, about a mile from where he was last seen in Jackson City. Also, were like among the dead were like a man whose body was found in the Selling area, and 2 females whose bodies were found in a home near Little Sandy Creek, which have presumed to have drowned, according to the county sheriff's office. And it was crazy. About 100 homes were seriously damaged. The governor who said it, that initial reports were to show 100 homes being seriously damaged or destroyed. And it was crazy. Like, one of the persons who said his name, Tomlin, said police rescued a woman trapped in a car with water rising to her neck, and some people risked their lives to rescue others who were stranded on the rooftops of the rivers. And about 200 National Guard members were helping Friday on that 8. No, actually, excuse me. No, it was about 200 National Guard members helping Friday in 8 counties. Now that's a lot of counties, and it's crazy to think what we don't know about. Like, sometimes we don't know what's happening around the other worlds and other places, and it's good to know what's going around. I mean, if you're not into the news, you're not into the news. That's okay, but it's always good to check on what's happening. It's always nice to check and see. Now, I actually don't know if you guys are going to be very interested in these news broadcasts. If you are, please like and comment down below, and please don't say you fucking hate, you suck, and just give me dislikes. Just show me what I need to do, and if you want me to talk about a certain subject, then tell me, because I don't know what you want, and just disliking it's not really telling me much. You just don't like the subject I'm talking about. Another thing I wanted to talk about was the gunman who took guests hostage after a blast at some Somalia hotel. If you didn't know about that, apparently a police spokesman said at least 7 people were dead and 2 wounded by the gunman. And just go look it up. It's on, if you want to actually look into more, it's on CBS News. And it's just crazy. It was like at least 14 people were killed by the gunman, and an unknown of human hostages were taken during this hostage rage. And it's crazy to think about it, what happens in different other countries. Now, I really want to talk about, of course, the UK has left the Union, and I have no problem with that. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know if it will be a good thing. If the UK is making a very good decision on leaving the Union because they don't trust the Union no more. And I'm not saying that UK is gonna get fucked and every shit's gonna happen. I mean, anything can really happen. They could lose more profit, money. Other things could actually happen. And I've been noticing a lot of UK people don't really actually like the decision of the UN of UK leaving it. And myself, I have no problem. I have no problem at all. It's their decision, really. And that's really it, man. Really. But anyway, guys, I'm glad you watched this. I'm glad you've given me so much support. It really means a lot. Even though you may hate my channel, it's okay. I still love the support. I love how you comment down below or like the like button. And anyways, guys, I'll see you in the next podcast. Have a good day and have a good evening.